Hey folks, this is Vincent Adeli with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Focus. Now what you're looking at is the Tabletop Simulator module slash version of the game. We don't own the tabletop version, so this isn't a review of the game because we don't actually own it, but I wanted to feature it because this is a game that we enjoyed playing when we did play it. Now, on occasion, Idly likes to go out, look at the extensive Steam Workshop modules and Tabletop Simulator and find ones that she thinks that our family and friends would enjoy playing. So she found this one, and this is a two-player cooperative game where each player is going to have an associated object. There's these little answer keys, and each player is going to get an answer key, and that answer key will tell that player what object in the grid belongs to them. And the whole object of the game is trying to get your partner not to pick that object. And by extension, your partner is going to have their own object that they don't want you to pick. So it's like, it's a two-player game where each of you has an object and you're trying to prevent the other from picking your object. And the gameplay loop is, there's the objects in the grid, and you can choose one of them that you think would lead them to your object so that then they don't pick it. So it takes some getting used to. There are 4 free picks on the very top of the grid. Those are always safe. You can take those 4, and it's never the answer. So you could probably start with those and work your way from there. But we played this for about, I want to say, half an hour, 45 minutes, and some of the randomized setups were easy, and other ones were really difficult to do. Like my partner, when I was playing with Nick, he had picked like leather gloves, I think it was. And I'm thinking to myself, well, boxing gloves, leather chair, or possibly leather, or maybe that iguana, whatever, because they've got that leathery skin. And I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but it was, do you remember what it was?
I have no idea.
Okay. So yeah, I had the vase, I think it was, and I was trying to pick objects that looked like the vase. That was also like, I also tried to pick objects that were very antique-y, like the magnifying glass, something that could hold water. So we were trying to pick things that would clue the other person in as to what we had. So Idly, what did you think of this game in general? Like you seem to really enjoy it.
I do. I like little games like this where it has images and you have to think and you have to kind of get into your teammate's head to try and see like what kind of what kind of images they could correlate with their own images or with their own secret image. And it's really interesting and it's fascinating. It's like a social experiment. And I love stuff like that. Dixit is one of them. Mysterium Park, Mysterium. Those are all the types of games where you take images and you try to use them to tell others your secret card. And I love stuff like that. And this game was really simple, really fun. I wish it was a little bit more expansive. The content, it seems like there is a lot of content. I just wish it was a little bit, maybe, I don't know, maybe more pictures, because just one set, I feel like if you play this a bit, it's gonna seem a little bit like you're gonna run out of content if you play this for quite a bit.
Right. Now, I can't speak for the Tabletop Simulator version, because I didn't see all of the cards there, but according to Board Game Geek, this game was released, the physical board game was released in 2023. It has 168 illustrations, 3 game modes, and aimed at beginners and as well as experts. So it looks like it does have different game modes. I don't know, did we actually see the manual or the digital rulebook in Tabletop? I did not.
It's in there. It's right above.
Oh,
You
okay.
just had to turn the pages, and I actually did not read the manual, which I should have. I just saw the video.
Oh, wow. You taught us the game without reading the rule book.
Without reading the
Shame,
rule book, I
shame
know.
on you.
I use videos now. I'm a
Yeah.
millennial. What can I say?
Yes. No comment. So you can play this as a team game if you are creative about it. Tabletop Simulator makes that hard because there are hidden areas that only certain colors can see. So if you have a teammate, what you can do is you can sit down in a chair. Let's say you're red. like let's say your team red, whatever. One of you sits down in the red color so you can see the answer key, and then you get out of the seat and the digital seat, and then your friend sits down in that seat to see what it is. Or you could like stream it for each other on Discord, or like get into a separate chat room. And there are multiple ways to possibly do this digitally. But you could play with teams if you wanted to. Even though the game is marked as 2 players, you could play teams if you wanted to. You just have to be careful not to like talk so much as to let the other team know exactly what you're thinking, if that makes any sense.
I feel like you could even add a column of pictures, and like for every player there is, you can add a column. So you can play this with like 3 players or 4 players. It would make things really cool, really hectic. I would actually be so interested in seeing that. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, so long story short, I think if we did get a press copy of the physical version, I think we would enjoy this. So hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Just saying. So anything else to say about this before we head out?
No, cute little game.
Cute little
Definitely
game.
recommend it.
Awesome. Yeah, check it out on Tabletop Simulator if you don't have the money to fork out a copy for the digital version. This is for the board game version. This is Vince Natalie. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.